I'm channeling right now a superfoods elixir drink that I just came up. I'm a fan of huge, energetic, healthy smoothie fruit shakes, and a lot of things I notice at Jamba Juice and places, they're kind of limited and restricted. They got good ideas, but I came up with another, I think, off the scale shake that I thought it was so tasty and so good I had to do a video and share it with this. Can you imagine blueberries, honey, dates, a little taste of ginger, 4 different nuts, and maca. The nuts are raw almonds, cashews, Brazil nuts, and pine nuts, all in one superfood. I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to get started right now. So I want to share with you something that you just can't buy in the store. So we'll just get started. So I'm going to do it right now. It's a very custom high-end drink. So once again, you can't get it in the stores, but we're going to rock and roll right now. So there's no really rules with how much or how little you should put in, because it's all trial and error, like mistakes, so it's all good. So watch this. Look, I'm just going to be real simple with you. Cashews. Boom. We're going to dump in maybe that amount of almonds. Just keep it kind of simple. Boom, boom. I love Brazil nuts because it's high in selenium. So I'll just throw in like a couple little joints like that. And we love pine nuts. Super, super healthy. Very high in antioxidants, this whole thing. So we're going to get spicy. Here's some maca from Peru. Very high energetic, immune boosting, healing, happy, healthy, just medicines of the god, I would have to say. Like, I'm just going to put a teaspoon like that. Okay, so a lot of times people just make this stuff with maybe just one nut, kind of a thing with just 1 berries. Well, I'm just kind of doing a whole assorted different kind of experimental thing. I had it all this week, just knocking out. I had to share it. So here we go. One thing that's really that I can't stress enough is to have really clean water. I use a Kangen water machine. You can see it's on right now. So I'm going to put in a dab of water right now. You can watch it come in. Now, depending on how much water you use, is how thick you can make it or how thin you can make it. So you can see right there, that's just kind of so-so. We're not sure how thick we're going to make it right now because that's not really important. These blueberries, I bought, I don't know how many bags of them they are, but again, you can pour in all of this or half of it, whatever your consistency that you want. But one thing that's really important I do want to stress right now is that fruits and berries have pesticides. Even though it says organic certified, I don't really trust anything. So I use this Kangen machine and I put it on high strong acid and let it soak for 10 minutes. And then I washed it with the pH water so it takes out most of the pesticides. So it makes it really, really safe. Again, this whole idea and concept that I'm coming up with is to be as organic as possible. That's the art of this. So I would just have to say this is the smoothie fruit shake drinks from the gods. So we want to avoid all the junk and the toxins that are out there in the world. So anyway, I'm just going to share right now. We're going to take a bunch of these blueberries. I haven't figured out even how much I want to put in there, but if you're a berry kind of guy like me, I'm going to probably throw in a lot because I want it very, very berryish. Okay? There, we'll do something like that. And how about this? To sweeten it, dates. Gotta have freaking dates. But organic dates. So another huge, very important thing right here. Now if you don't care, then just put it all in together and, you know, drink and eat whatever you want. But we're trying to prevent disease and actually reverse disease. That's what this is really all about. And I'm one of those guys that really stands up for natural, organic kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of fumbling through this, not trying to be authoritative and say you should do this, you should do that. It's like art. You paint a painting and bing bam. And the reason why I start off too with the didgeridoo kind of sets an atmosphere of like sort of like a healing vibe. We're kind of trying to connect with the earth, sets a little resonance, so we're clearing any negative energy, and I'm just trying to channel some positive vibes. Okay, so again, I put in like 5 little dates there. You can put in a little more, a little bit less. It doesn't really matter. That's not really the issue here. So don't feel like, what's the rules? There are no rules. This is all just being creative. Now, one thing I want to stress, this is organic honey from a real farmer that I got at the farmer's market. Most honeys in the store, 75% are artificial and junk. You're not getting the real stuff, and it's high in fructose. Don't want it. Just to be safe. Again, you can do that if you want, if you don't care. I'm one of those extremist, health kind of conscious guys. I got to rock and roll with the pure stuff. So look, once again, how much consistency should you put in? Don't really know, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to throw in 2 scoops because I want it kind of slightly, maybe a little sweet, but you don't even have to use the honey. So remember, that's the rules. Do whatever you feel you think you want. Okay? So there's that consistency going. Okay, boom, boom. Now we're just going to do a little bit of mixture. Oh, forgot. I'm going to throw in a little dab of ginger. Come on over here. I just cooked up some ginger. So I wanted to show you. Again, no rules. I want to spike it to give it a little pizzazz thing. Here, right here, look at this. Just throwing it in there. And just to show you, I squeeze my ginger with my little squeezer right here. Look, I chopped up some gingers and I cooked it for about 10 minutes. There's the ginger waste. So you can just throw that out. So I put it in there. So a bunch of goodies in there. High superfoods. I put the maca in already, okay? So here we go. This is going to be a little noisy. Hang on. Why is this not going on? There we go. And I do use a Ninja mixer. Super, super strong. So, once again, turn it on. Hang on. Just give it a minute to chomp it up. Super excited right now. That's pretty much it. You can maybe run it another minute or two, how thick, crunchy you want. Now this is my consistency. It's kind of milky, kind of not too thick, kind of not too strong. Doesn't really matter. Again, no rules. Gonna mix the deal. Look what this looks like. You cannot buy this at Jamba Juice or any place in the world. Maybe in tropical places like Brazil or Colombia where they do mix a lot of fruit shakes, but I went over the top with this, so let's see what it tastes like. Unfreaking believable. Look at this. I can't even, you can't, words can't even speak. I'm in shock right now. Thank you, God, for this. I'm knocked out. Again, there's no even name for this. I guess you would just call it a berry blast mixture concoction of nuts and sweets and goodies elixir. There you have it. I'm Dave Norwoods here, just sharing another, I guess you would say, an enlightened experimental juice nut mixture of high super quality goodies to nourish your body and reverse disease. That's all it's about. So if you like what I had to share, give me a comment, and if you don't, give me a thumbs down. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm just having fun here trying to share some positive vibes from you of some of my talents and skills, and a lot more coming for the next episode. So get ready. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you then. That's it. Cheers.